So now to go back to our formulas, again, the first thing I'm going to figure out is R, which is our modulus. So R is just going to be the modulus, and to get the modulus, we just take each part, the real part and the imaginary part, and we square them, add them together and square root.
这禅意竟有辅助修炼的效果，怪不得那么多人在。
Espera que me exaprospera, tenemos a tu perra poniendo la pera, quiere leche entera, caliente tetera, la rima certera, llena la cartera, se me sube leva cada que se quema, vamos perra, frena, no esa huevo yema, lo hago como quiero, no como ellos quieran, sabes puro acero, tú me sabes hacer, vestido de negro.
చూసిరా చిన్న చిన్న బాటలల్లో కూడా సారు సెక్యూరిటీ చూసుకోకుండా పోతున్నాడు. ఇక పోయి నడి బస్తీలో మీటింగ్ పెడితే దాన్ని ఎక్కి మాట్లాడిండు. ఇక మాటలు కాదు పోరి, ఒక్కొక్క మాట ఒక్కొక్క వరమే అయిపోయినాయి. ఎలక్షన్ల హామీల కంటే అటేటే చేసిండు సారు.
ఇంటికాడికి అధికారులు వస్తారు, వచ్చి ఎవరో ఇంటికాడ మీరు నిలబడితే
जब बात दोस्ती की हो तो मुझे बीच में मत टोकना, और तुम्हारे लिए तो मैं दुनिया भी छोड़ सकता हूँ, तुम्हारे लिए तो मैं दुनिया भी छोड़ सकता हूँ, पर अपने दोस्तों को छोड़ दूंगा कभी ये मत सोचना, क्योंकि मेरी सारी खुशियाँ मेरे दोस्तों के साथ रहती हैं। तुम्हें जान कह के भले ही बुलाता हूँ, पर मेरी जान मेरे दोस्तों में बसती है।
See the light kind of coming from there. Yeah, it would have looked cooler if it was a more even glow, and I feel like maybe Timex has that down a little bit better with their Indiglow feature, but this one is completely functional, very easy to read, nice kind of pleasant orange glow, which again I feel gives.
It's as far as I read, they start the business in 1947. Of course, we all know with the Salomon crampons and stuff mostly for mountain skiing and yeah, in 1966 there was the first Olympic Games where the Salomon was presented. So was that
cuando estás conmigo, si es que tú te subes donde no han podido llegar, yo sí te hago volar, yo jamás te detuve. No quiero que te vayas, quédate aquí conmigo. Cuando te tengo
Ah t'es gars fait black, ah mon gars fait black, ah fait black, fils de pute fait black. Je dors à Chop avec ASE, tu fais quoi ici? Attends, on va caler ça. Je suis au B3 ou dans le B7B, je sais par ici quand y'a pas Julia Cabessa. T'es plus là quand ça retire, j'oublie mais je le retiens, c'est mes frères ou mes rivaux. Le quartier c'est la routine, et d'un coup ça va, ça vient.
فما هذه إلا سجية مغرمي ألا فاسقني كاسات وغني لي بذكر سليمان والكمان ونغمي.
कुछ भी नहीं याद इसके सिवा, ना मैं किसी का न कोई मिला, जो चीज मांगी नहीं वो मिली, करता मैं था और बस छीन ली, बस छीन ली, बस छीन ली.
لو كونشي يسجل في مرماه. شوف يونس، شوف الكعب بعد ذلك، يا سلام، رقي هدف يسجل بماركة المدافع. سامح عرضية في منطقة الجزاء، يسجل الثاني.
In the name of Jesus. Hallelujah. And Lord, lead and guard each and every one of us home, that when we arrive we might find everything safe and sound. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Colaborar primero como un simple formar parte del equipo es muy lindo poder ayudar. La verdad que
Go, favour, drawn one. Said Ballarat. Racing. Spliced the cash away well, winning at though Black Ember. Philo Bale going right up behind it and going around the mouse called Bale. It takes a lead from Philo Bale and Spliced the cash on the rail. They're followed by Zipping Ethan.
Normally they buy a whole unit, but just in case you have more than one and you want to try something yourself to save some money, you could try going into the inside of the AC compressor and you could change whatever cause any problem. This, however,
one mix for two. D-Toss with the good grenade throw. Able to take out Mixage. Of course, Fierce, Genesis, and Adam again for the grenade. Able to tie the game up. We are officially 10-10, which is phenomenal to see them come back from such a deficit.
यू दी स्टेप्स की क्या क्या स्टेप्स हमें करने हैं. ओके, सो हमने यहाँ पे बीसी बना दिया 6.5 सेंटीमीटर. अब ये दो का था, एक हमने ले लिया, दो साइड्स बताई हैं. नाउ अब आपके पास क्या है, एक तो आपके पास एक और साइड है जो 6.5 की होगी और
direnci 0. O kadar küçük ki rüzgar hiçbir şekilde değmiyor. Evet, görmüş olduğunuz araç Aston Martin V12 arkadaşlar. Çift kişilik harika bir araç. Üçüncü aracımız Mercedes. Renk uyumu çok iyi olanlardan.
plus 2x minus 1, det altså er lige med vores, det som vi gangede med, det er vores q det her, det er x i tredje, plus 2x minus 1, ganget med vores g, som er x i anden.
Zu Wasserbecken Nummer 3, was es nicht mehr gibt. Es war damals durchaus die Idee, dass man dann nach dem Einkaufen sich hier so eine Runde um die Wasserbecken dann aufmacht.
Am Ende seiner Tour führt Helmut van der Buchholz seine Gruppe an den Berg.
Doze, né? 12 estrelinhas aí. Vamos lá. Essa animação aqui tá com cara de cocô, não vai vir nada de Spark pelo jeito, só se for fake out. Mas eu duvido.
B のバイクのキーをオンオフした時のが可愛すぎます。充電したら豊崎あきさんの声で充電中って言ってくれて寝ると
Specify that only processes related to the user that you specify will show up. Okay, now I'm going to run the command. Okay, as you can see, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 lines for 8 processes, and the one with the most CPU cycles is at the top.
And some of his UK friends, and they'd been to a race meet and a dirt quake, and he'd had a brilliant day.
You know, he's driving magnificently this season. He hasn't always had the best car, but he's been super reliable, super consistent, and really done an excellent job. But for being taken out of the race really by Mauricio Gugelmin in Surface Paradise, where he had a sure, it seems, second place.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm not smart enough or, I don't know enough about the industry to really have a good take on it. But I just think it's weird I'm just not for like, bigger companies.
that parking was going to cost me $14, but the person who booked the car paid the parking, and I offered to reimburse. They didn't mind, I guess, and then they parked it in an hourly parking, so I got there with.
मैं पागल तेरे पीछे, तू पागल किसी और के पीछे, और वो पागल किसी और के पीछे, मतलब कि सारे पागल.
Will give me this area here, this part of my triangle. Now I need to add to that the second half of my triangle, so I'll get plus the integral, and here I'm going to be integrating from x equals 1 to this point here, which
Eu acho que ele realmente vai cair, né? Porque, tipo assim, eu vou falar pra ele guardar os itens porque o Void é perigoso e ele pode morrer. Então eu acho que isso é uma boa desculpa. Além disso, já tem aqui as pérolas que eu vou pedir pra ele ficar no inventário. Então ele não vai desconfiar, porque, tipo, ele vai ter as pérolas e vai achar que vai conseguir fugir. Só que, na verdade, ele não vai. E ele não vai porque quando a gente entra aqui, mano, a gente não...
ДБН прийшов на боротьбу із наркотиками з Департаменту стратегічних розслідувань Нацполіції. Скандальний Олександр Гогілашвілі стверджував, що Федченко – людина з його команди. Разом Федченко і Гогілашвілі перекроїли всю систему боротьби з наркозлочинністю в МВС. І ось тепер харківські ЗПТшники стверджують, що
Essa única chance de conhecer o interior do meu carro cromado. O termômetro explodiu, meu coração tá congelado. É tarde demais pra gente sair desse carro. Bad emotion, exalado. Reflete no meu meia lua com flash. Agora marcada, nego, eu tô ocupado. BH é o fluxo mais cedo do Mac. Postura de
securities, treasuries, what have you, which means we don't demand money because we earn a higher return. Okay, the reason that the IS curve is downward sloping is because Y depends on the real interest rate, which is directly linked to the nominal interest rate. So is the nominal interest rate
5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, welcome to round 3. No, it's not over. Oh man, no. We made it to the next round. You did it. You should feel good about that. Now, round 3 mastery is about picking up the pace. You've mastered.
В 23 года девушка неожиданно бросила работу юриста и занялась поиском себя.
Сейчас я пока не хочу даже об этом думать. Я хочу отжечь в Мексике, покупаться, отдыхать, познакомиться с новыми людьми, смена обстановки. Я хочу именно сейчас, именно это мне и нужно.
No te confundas más y más. Busca a Jesús y lo encontrarás. Ten confianza en él y ve.
Cover the holes with fiberglass and make it look cleaner, make it look simple. Link is in the description. Remember guys, get y'all decals. We got that one, the original style decal, and also the new style. Watermelons in the back of the cab, and then the bullseye on the...
Why you wanna bite your tongue for? The silence is killing me. Acting like we're not together. If you don't want this, then what's the use? Sleeping up under the covers. I'm so far away from you, distant. When we're kissing.
Olha tu para e pense que se tu brotar no Mandela é só socadão. O Turuga é chato brabo na favela.
Come on, game. Get your priorities right.
So number 1, and I hate to state the obvious, but talk to girls.
Listen, you have a great idea. I just don't think it's realistic. And for that reason, I'm out.
Excuse me, sir. Do you mind if, I ask you a couple questions?
Particular, derecho a comprensión y amor por parte de la familia y la sociedad. El niño, para el pleno y armonioso desarrollo de su personalidad, necesita amor y comprensión. Siempre que sea posible, deberá crecer al amparo y bajo la responsabilidad
Zone B captured. You have the advantage. Press on. Zone C lost.
K9BT, and it is in 9mm. This is an ETS group transparent 9mm Glock pattern magazine. It's in this gun right now. Of course, it takes proprietary Glock magazines and other Glock pattern magazines.
ਕੁਝ ਸੋਚ ਕੇ ਗੱਲ ਕਰ ਓਏ ਭੈਣ ਦਿਆ ਵੀਰਾ ਓਏ ਪੰਗਾ ਤਾਂ ਬਰਾਬਰ ਦੇ ਨਾਲ ਲਈਦਾ ਤੇਰਾ ਤੇ ਸਾਡਾ ਤਾਂ ਬਹੁਤ ਫਰਕ ਹੈ
Got real niggas that's folks, real niggas they most. I got real niggas they twisted fingers, got real niggas plus hoes.
I got real niggas that drink, real niggas that smoke. I got real niggas with bank, real niggas who broke. I got real niggas with OZs, real niggas with bricks, real niggas who
portrait mode and detail looks terrible, but what you could do instead is just take a regular picture using the 4x zoom camera that you have on board. It doesn't blur the background completely, but at least it has excellent detail and you probably like it more. Now, one thing you can do to get a better image from the Galaxy during the day is
the first time you load your tune, it always takes a little bit longer because it has to read the original files first. After you get this first tune in there, anytime
Пошел. Прошло 15 лет и повзрослели все. Тебя я встретила в шикарном брабусе. Теперь ты стал очень богатым и крутым. Капец, как такое может быть?
Voices, people screaming as several gunshots were fired here in this parking lot. APD says it happened around 10:45 last night and stemmed from an incident here again at Loca Luna along Amsterdam Avenue. Officers responded. When they got here, they were able to interview witnesses. They also located a shooting victim at a nearby BP gas station. They say that
うるせえなって思っちゃいました。すいません。だそうです。
They put 4 in the hole, so you know I'ma go in. Clip was too big and went go in. One in the top on the 10 with the big, hit the dough in. Bitch, I get hard with these 4 They told me to hang this shit up with a road in. I put this bitch in your wheel like a sew in. Yeah, I like 40 cal, but it's something about them 14. Bitch and my players and I do the I'm in the hood every day with the Glock in my damn. Trauma and surgery, one gon'
think so. It's a lie. I don't know, they might not like you a little bit.
Next question. Do you genuinely want to collaborate with people on OnlyFans? And by collaborate, you know what I mean.
Full wave center tap choke input, I'll get about 90% of 300 volts, which is 600 volts. Yeah, I'll get some pretty low voltage, which might work really well for these guys. I'll have to look it all up. Are these?
The
وتخضع. أبعد يدك عن كفي، أبعدها عني. نيرانك يا غبي ما عادت تلذع.
أنت رز
Three or four notes, though in final piece this can be done to every single note. We're going to speed up the video to get them done. Notice how a wedge symbol is used to make special accents.
Probar que él, conocido por sus seguidores como apóstol de Jesucristo, también informó del hallazgo de mensajes de texto con contenido sexual entre el líder de la luz del mundo y una de sus víctimas. En los mensajes se lee que Naasón García planeaba fiestas sexuales y en las que él expresó:
Kisses kite, kite. L says lion, lion.
Dispersal process whereby they invade salt marshes. The experiment lasted a year and a half to allow sufficient time for a response. The results of this study, which were published in the refereed journal Global Change Biology, provided some important insights.
120 degrees brings you into the 3D world to enjoy the visual piece yan ng kanyang mga product detail ng BRG4 virtual reality glasses na ito. So yun guys, ang specifications ng BRG virtual reality glasses na ating
kaigua nĩ mega mũikambo ũrĩa arakaroga arakĩra nawe tondũ nĩ waiya mahĩndĩ makwa na ndiramenya nũ nawe ũgũtũra ũnyuaga thubu kamũndũ arĩa agathiĩ gageterwo thubu o arĩa agathiĩ gageterwo thubu reke kanore.
Kesin lan. Gaffur oğlum biz seni buluruz yalnız. Sen bizle uğraşıyorsun. Anlaşıldı mı? Biz seni buluruz abi. Çok da şey yapmadım.
Bu nedir kardeşim böyle? Daha otele adımımızı atar atmaz şu yaşadığımız olaylara bak. Rezalet.
Kartal Bey buyurun oda kartlarınız hazır. İyi tatiller.
Geç hayatım.